down. Dear devotees, happily here with you. We are here on another Thursday morning, Wednesday evening in the year 2024. And happily here with Paramananda Prabhu, just nearby in Thailand, very close to London. And, well, much closer than he was. He was in Japan until a few hours ago. And South Africa, and Florida, and Brazil, and somewhere not Portugal. I forgot where you were flying to, Nadia Sundari. Oh, you're in the airport, perhaps.
Hungary now.
Hungary. You're in Hungary now, my goodness. And Gangalila Devirasi in California, USA, and Priyanana Devirasi, I don't know where she is, because last time we saw her, she was learning to drive what they call stick shift, means a regular car. So I don't know where she drove it to. So I'm not sure where she is.
I'm in Lahti, Maharaj.
Oh, you're in Lahti. Okay. Very good. And I was in Moscow, the Krishalni temple yesterday, happily seeing such a wonderful oasis in the middle of Moscow. And Krishalni temple, a big oasis and maybe not the middle of St. Petersburg, but right beside the huge tall building of many, many floors. I don't know how many floors, but there's a newly built famous tower there on the outside of St. Petersburg. And when you fly into St. Petersburg, you can see big, big, big building. It's maybe, I don't know, how many floors? 60 floors or something? I don't know, extremely tall.
It's more than 300 meters, I believe.
More than 300 meters tall.
Maybe.
And so from the plane, you can see this huge building. And then you can look down and you can see the temple from the airplane. It's on the banks of the Bay of Finland, technically it's called, I think, there. All right, and Ramasundar Prabhu is with us, also in Thailand, in a different place. He's in Maerim, whereas Paramananda is in Bangkok. All right, let us begin. And oh, I do have the opportunity for Facebook. No internet. Just see. Man proposes, God disposes. Okay, I'll work on the Facebook side. In the meantime, let us begin with an auspicious invocation, because it is good for us to do so. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Pada Kamalang Shri Gurun Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagan Raghunatan Vitam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitam Cha Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Anmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Goratvije Namaha. Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So let me, one moment. Let's see. Okay, I hope we'll have ourselves live. Oh, we're not live on Facebook. Leela Moiku, we're not live on Facebook today. Is that correct?
Yes, we are. Dandava pranams from Jagat Mohini Didi, Tungarasa Didi, Madhava Prabhu, Shyama Vilasa Prabhu, and Dowo.
Okay,
yeah, we are live.
Okay, my dandavat to you all. And for some reason, who knows the reason, I don't seem to be able to see. Oh, maybe I can. All right. By the goodwill of you all, it finally worked. All right, dear devotees. So I think that we should come to Paravananda Prabhu, because he's in Thailand and he's been with devotees, he's been having lots of adventures. And let's hear a few words, and it's well into the day, so he has already got today's experience beyond getting up and preparing for a program. Dandavad Krishna Priya Devi Rasi Govinda Govinda. So in Bangkok, in Gurudev's home, Gurudev was exactly there. The kitchen behind, the big table right there, and the turtles, big turtles outside in the pond.
No, you're staying here. Really, Maharaj, she's the one who is being with the devotees. And
well,
you've
been with Mohanananda Prabhu and others, that we know in the recent time.
Yes, it's okay, go ahead. Okay. There's a call of duty, Maharaj. There's a yoga retreat from Portugal, by the way, at the Govinda farm. So she's in the middle of arranging their food. Go ahead. So I don't know what to say, really. I wasn't expecting to say anything anyway. But there is a kitchen. I can say something about the kitchen. It's one of the tiniest kitchens I have ever been to. But it managed to serve to about 30 to 40 devotees. With just during the Gurudev's tour, as we know, there are so many unexpected visits, literally unexpected. And I have to add, with all due respect, also uninvited visitors, because we had limited facilities here. And I would always beg devotees, if you want to do the seva, please don't come, which would, of course, upset them, if not offend them. And being a devotee, they would come anyway, regardless of what I was asking and saying repeatedly. So, and we have one devotee whom some of you know, Vrinda Devidasi from Venezuela, who was adopted into Shuta Shah Prabhu's family. She's a part of the family, obviously now. So she was the only one person in that kitchen, serving to about 30 devotees, morning, lunch, and dinner. Not asking absolutely anything, really fully dedicated person, having a short breaks between cooking. The kitchen seva is one of the hardest sevas. Really, it was wonderful to watch. And of course, Srila Gurudev would accept something from Krishna Priya's local Thai kitchen. And then I think Gopal was the cook during the visits. Maybe some other devotees would cook for him. But she was serving to up to 30 devotees. We've been thinking these days about dedication. Govinda Maharaj once said, here actually, in this very house, he said that everyone can ring the bell. Many people can talk. Very few can serve. That was his words. And I've been contemplating about it. What does it mean? Because he didn't really elaborate. He was just saying that, discussing some practical things. And it's in the end, it's all about dedication, because service means dedication. First, you have to dedicate. First, you have to set the mood. If there is no proper mood, whatever you do, and it may seemingly look like you're doing seva, but if mood is not right, it's not a seva. And that was all a constant reminder to us by Srila Gurudev, Srila Govinda Maharaj. And it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality of that. And the quality again means not the outcome, not the practical outcome, which is also important. I'm not discounting that. That's definitely important. But also what kind of mood you're starting and what kind of mood you're continuing in, and with what kind of mood you're finishing that. So through the whole process of your action, if there is a mood of at least the attempts of surrender, then it is accepted as seva. And Srila Govinda Maharaj said, what's the difference between seva and pious activities? Because they do look similar. Again, depending on the mood. He said one results in good karma, and another one results in bhakti. That's the difference. Because Vaishnava is satisfied, Guru is satisfied. So the mood of surrender. And really, I'm not the one who can speak about it. I don't have the mood. There are so many others who can say something about it. But one person near to me right now is on the phone, actually in a practical way showing what it means. Not just sitting here in front of the camera and trying to imitate something, but actually serving. Another one is Miri Maharaj in Govinda Farm, that's Ram Sundar. He is the manager, so he's actually doing it every day. He's doing puja every day, he's doing the programs every day, he's doing the grass cutting, sweeping, and whatever is necessary to do it. That's again, bring a lot of good points from Srila Govinda Maharaj. All-rounder, very, very rare. Really, super rare. And I'm not saying it for Ram Sundar to get puffed up and proud. Like, to do exactly the opposite. So here's Krishna Priya. She just got free from her phone call. So what can you say about surrender?
What can you say about surrender? The best, you surrender to your Guru Maharaj. And then everything will come. All the mercy will come and all inspiring will come. Just surrender to your Guru and then everything's fine.
How? Very
How?
difficult. I heard that too, but couldn't do it till this day.
I know it takes time, Maharaj. Takes a lot of time to understand. But since I think you try to always thinking that you're with about your Guru every day, this will cleansing some dust. And then one day you will feel your heart is like melt. Like this is not yours anymore, something like that. Then I feel like this is called surrender. You not exist. It's only a Guru exists for you. That's how I understand.
Perfect.
Shall we-
That's-
Yes, Maharaj.
yes,
Anyhow,
Paramananda.
we had a wonderful meeting about Mohanananda Prabhu. He was turbocharged after his tour, visiting the devotees, participating in the festival, always very inspired, very enthusiastic. And as we speak, he's probably arranging more preaching facilities around the world, as we know. And we did discuss the festival, upcoming festival, because really it seems that it's still a long time ahead of us, but already I'm fully booked for a few months, and will be coming very soon. So I'm using this moment to invite everybody once again to the Sri Govinda Farm Festival, annual festival, Kartik Festival. It starts, see, I have on the map, 16th of October, up to, Maharaj can correct me, but well, it never ends, so never mind. It just starts on 16th of October, so just come over and then keep going. There's no ending date.
But maybe a change of accommodation date, something like that.
Yeah, well, that is according to the will of the providence, Maharaj. Again, practicing humility, surrender, dedication. If something needs to be adjusted, then it has to be adjusted. That's the mood. Why would we demand for anything? And if the facilities come to us, then we use it for seva, minimally maintaining our situation, our life, and then move on when another facility comes to us. It's all by the will of the Lord, not demanding anything. And Maharaj knows very, very well what it means. And He knows very well how Govinda Maharaj, and I'm sure Guru Maharaj appreciated that kind of mood, accepting what is to come. And that's one of the Vaishnava principles, one of the Sadhu principles. You accept what is coming to you and you use it for the seva. Not demanding, not waiting, not expecting anything in return. So on that note, can we ask Ram Sundar Prabhu about his recent realizations in his service world? He's there with a bunch of people.
And we know he's ready. He's actually always ready. He's got something, even though he's only got a t-shirt on, he's got one big pocket there with many things inside. It's right beside his heart. So he just produces something from his heart.
And he constantly reading and memorizing the verses that are touching his heart. So maybe something must be there.
Ram Sundar Prabhu, kindly.
Yes.
Dandavats. Dandavats Maharaj. Dandavats everyone. I mean, maybe something on theme yesterday was Srila Gadadhar Pandit's disappearance. Or no, appearance.
Appearance, yeah.
Yeah. So yesterday I was listening to lectures about that. So I guess that's been the meditation recently, but that, you know, I mean, Gadadhar Pandit, what can I say about that? I mean, he's one of the most mysterious personalities in Gaura Leela. And I was just listening to lectures of Srila Goswami Maharaj about it, and he's saying that Gadadhar Pandit is like the personification of Gaura Prem. And he said like there's two sides of like who's most dear to Mahaprabhu. One side's Gadadhar Pandit and the other side is Nityananda Prabhu. But there's the one pranam mantra that Srila Guru Maharaj made that, you know, is on the memorization list. But about how Gadadhar Pandit is, they're sitting on the banks by in Jagannath Puri by the ocean, and Mahaprabhu. So the one word is swaviraha means feeling separation from himself, and that Gadadhar Pandit is there supplying slokas from Srimad Bhagavatam that are like intoxications, like Goswami Maharaj was saying when and a comparison when someone in this world is feeling like heartbreak and their friend will come maybe give them some intoxication to make them feel better. Gadadhar Pandit is giving intoxication by slokas of Srimad Bhagavatam. And that while he's reading, that his tears are falling onto the pages of Bhagavatam like lotus flower offerings. And that, you know, Guru Maharaj is praying because he was, Bhaktivinoda Thakur made that like summary of like, I think maybe 1,000 verses of Bhagavatam. And Guru Maharaj wanted to refine it a little bit and maybe make like 300 or 400, Srila Goswami Maharaj was saying. And he never finished it, but he made those pranam mantras. So, you know, Goswami Maharaj was saying that this gives you an idea of Guru Maharaj's idea of selection. So it's a little meditation.
And from the practical side, what are your realizations from everyday seva engagement?
I mean, just same thing maybe I said last week, Maharaj. I mean, just each day you can give an effort. You know, we're always trying to surrender, but it's an infinite thing. So each day can give, like there's always each day is a day to dedicate more and give more intensity, more dedication. I mean, that's what on the practical side, what I've been thinking, that each day is an opportunity to give more and surrender more.
Hare Krishna. Beautiful. Hare Krishna. And welcome to those who joined us, by the way. Rupa Nuga Prabhu, Dushtin, and Radha Sundari, Axel, Maheshwari Devirasi joined us. Chintamani joined us. Somewhere in India, I can see. India. And Ishwarananda Prabhu in the night. Is it
that
night?
Nitya Gopal over there, Maharaj? With
I don't know.
Chintamani?
I've only got
That
a
looks
thumb.
like Gopal. It got bigger though.
Because
I have to make it bigger somehow.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Gopal here.
You're unmuted. Say hi.
Dandavas Nitya Gopal Prabhu, Hare Krishna. You're looking very healthy.
Very happy to see you all.
Govinda, Govinda.
No.
Are you looking after Chintamani, keeping her safe?
Yes, sometimes she's herself is enough for herself. She helping other people always.
Yes, that is her nature, and we are very happy for that. And also that's another nature. Paramananda was saying about the all-rounder. Gurudev liked the all-rounder, and Gurudev liked when there is somebody who is there happily by nature to help others. And this was Gurudev's nature. So happily. And you're in Navadip?
Jai Shri Navadip Dham.
Jai.
Jai. Well, we've been reading the glories. Oh, yes. I've got some glories of Navadip here. We've been reading the glories of Navadip. It's no ordinary place.
Jai. Oh,
Okay, so I'm just about to read a few words because we've been hearing about surrender from Krishna Priyadidi this morning, and you're in Navadip there. So it depends on how many words I read as to how far we get to the Navadip part. But there is something which I'd just like to share with the devotees, and it is something that if you were watching on the London Zoom yesterday, not London Zoom, the London morning program, then you will have heard it. But I heard it too, because we were reading it, but I'm going to read it again. Because this, I was reminded of this when Krishna Priya was talking about surrender just now, and it's all linked in to surrender, to service, to our practical devotional life. And we've just been seeing Ramaswamy Prabhu there, doing practical things in devotion as the all-rounder, and at the same time getting our energy from the Hari Katar of Guru Maharaj and Gurudev of Srila Prabhupada. And so he's been hearing about Gadadhar Pandit and the shloka, the pranam shloka that Srila Guru Maharaj composed to him in glorification of Gadadhar Pandit. So activity and some nourishment about what is what to, so we see things properly. This is all linked together. They're not separate items. So a short reading. It's not that always I want to read, but here's a short reading. So this is Guru Maharaj, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Shri Rama. So Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki Jai. By our surrendering to Krishna, all sorts of undesirable things will have to retire. They must retire. Must being written in italics, so Guru Maharaj expressing, must retire. They will have to leave their possession to Krishna, the absolute authority. We must only write something, some document to Krishna, like a land, land document. I'm giving this land, or the title deed of this land, we have to write some document, some declaration, some deed of trust or something like this. So Srila Guru Maharaj is saying, we must only write something, some document to Krishna that I am giving it to you, my Lord. And then none will venture. Whatever forceful possessions are there already, so this is talking about forceful possessions, like trying to take our consciousness through calm, crowd, all these things, attachments to the world. Whatever forceful possessions are there already, they will have to retire with all their documents. Gora Haribol. This is what Guru Maharaj is saying. We can feel he's quite sort of excited to tell these to us. And then after expressing this way, this example, then he's kind of saying, Gora Haribol. So we're handing everything over to Krishna. Nothing is ours. So this is surrender. We may be in our care, but it's not ours. And that's, like you can say, on the physical side, but on the side of all of my ability, capacity, consciousness, I'm signing it all over to Krishna. So if Maya wants to come and claim something, it's not mine. It's not mine, it's Krishna's. So, Maya, don't come and try to take Krishna's property. I'm giving not only my body, but my thinking, everything to the Lord. And then Srila Guru Maharaj says, exclusive Krishna consciousness is that I belong to none but you, my Lord. I do not even belong to me, my ego. And then Srila Guru Maharaj says, the ego of separate interest must be dissolved, and one will find that I am Krishna's. I belong to Krishna. My inner self belongs to who? Anybody? My inner self belongs to Krishna. Okay, just making sure that you're listening here. So only, and then Srila Guru Maharaj says, only it is the outer ego that thinks, I am the master of this world. I am a monarch of all I survey. Hare Krishna. Go to Krishna, Mahaprabhu, saying, please accept me, my Lord. What is this? That formerly I had devoted myself to you, and now these evil agents are coming to coming and disturbing me. So, yeah, you do not take care of taking possession of your own property. This is the surrendered soul, like not chastising maybe, but making their petition to Mahaprabhu. You do not take care of taking possession of your own property. I am your property. If anything is wrong within my document, please correct it and accept me. Anyhow, then Srila Guru Maharaj says, it is so hearty a transaction, and none will venture to encroach on you if you are considered as the property of Krishna. What to speak of a ghost? Even Shiva, Durga, or other powerful gods will have to retire when anything is offered to Krishna. None can stand to fight against him. Only our misfortune separated us from him. Really, we belong to him. But this around us, but this Maya, this illusory conception of our false interest has taken us away from him. Hare Krishna. So I just wanted to share that. So now you need to go down to your local scribe, with the pen and the paper, or maybe the feather and the palm leaf, and have him make this document, this agreement with Krishna, that we shall. Now we are dedicating not only my outer things, but I'm dedicating myself to Krishna, and make our document, get it signed and sealed in the notary office, get it all signed and sealed, make our formal giving. Now nothing belongs to me. And then this Guru Maharaj is giving us some description of surrender. Surrender everything. I sign it on this day. I sign the document. Okay? Now everything trying to come to take possession of us. Then we say, no, I belong to Krishna. Don't mess with me. I have a big friend and a big master. But please don't challenge. Don't challenge Maya. But it's reassuring to know. Hare Krishna. Govinda, Govinda. And this is an excerpt. Now, it wasn't an advertisement, but it was an excerpt from the book that's been published, and which is why I'm in London just now, where we're trying to get this book a little bit available around the world and to the devotees. So making arrangement and organizing things a little bit here, and actively trying to do something good. Book distribution, that books will go to those who can appreciate them. I can say loud and clear, is appreciated by Guru Maharaj and Gurudev. We have been, how many times do we say? We've been with them a long time, and we do know, and so much experience in the sense of seeing that the devotees who are distributing books, not kind of wildly, but in a way that people will have faith and will take these books, understanding that they are great gems, they're very valuable, then we see that this is appreciated. And in Navadip, from Chaitanya Saraswat Mat, Nitya Gopal Prabhu knows, others know too, that we would have have a stall in the Navadip book fair. We'd have a stall in the biggest book fair in the world as far as attendees go, which is the Calcutta Book Fair. And we'd have a stall, not just a table, which is also fine if that's what's available somewhere, but we'd have a stall. Devotees would make the whole thing with the bamboo and the cloth and the displays and the backdrops, and make it all very nice. And we'd have devotees fully attending to people who are coming, inquiring, standing outside the stall, meeting with people reaching. And these books, they are great treasures, but really not just for like random reading. They really are for some surrender, sit down, surrender, and reading. And so Guru Maharaj and Gurudev, they did appreciate book distribution. And this age, the book is still very valuable. And we see bookshops. We've been in bookshops very recently with tens of thousands, probably. I don't know how many titles they have in a big bookshop, but thousands of books. And mostly, okay, some of them are practical. Devotees do like cookbooks, etc., don't they? Some books are very practical. For our service, devotees cook. But what for? They cook for Krishna. After all, we've signed the document. Everyone today is going to sign that document with the lawyer, get it certified by the notary, and everything belongs to Krishna, including me. So whatever comes our way, it belongs to Krishna. So devotees, yes, there's some useful books in the bookshop, how to cook, how to do practical things in the maintenance of the ashram, how to do this, that, and the other. But out of all of those books, there's a large percentage which are actually totally useless. Novels means illusion. It's somebody's making something up and trying to make a nice story. Well, what's the point, ultimately? Hare Krishna. Okay, so, but books, you can see that people do read books, and they're reading still books. And books, one thing I can say is they smell very wonderful. They have a wonderful fragrance. So many things, devotional books have a wonderful fragrance. Hare Krishna. The
Maharaj,
nectar of devotion.
could you
Yes.
please tell a little bit about your book adventure that came recently? Because I saw that you went somewhere and handed over some books, but what was that Books for Life trip? Could you please tell us a little?
We didn't just hand over books, we got some savor in exchange for those books. Which is also very sweet, because it's proof that, again, when someone buys a book, there's a little bit of commitment, because they're paying for something, so they're going to appreciate it. But that is also savor. Their energy is savor. It's not business. So now we went out, and we went to France and Belgium. And actually, this was inspired by Paramananda Prabhu, our dear Paramananda Prabhu, who is here, because earlier this year, he was in Europe, his first visit to Europe or this millennium, for a millennium at least, anyhow, so for a long time. And he visited devotees in Belgium and visited this bookshop, and so he saw, oh, here they've got different books, and serious devotees are coming here to get books and to get nourishment. So we followed up the lead, and taking Paramananda Prabhu's name, it opened doors. So we don't take his name in vain. We take his name respectfully. And anyway, we went there. We met many people over the course of 3 days. We did Harinam Sankirtan. We visited a dead town. I mean, I don't know whatever happened there, but lots of boarded up houses. And so this is in France, because we want to do Harinam, and we want to, give some exposure for the books, meet people. So we were also thinking of Chintamani in her people-reaching expression. And we went out people-reaching, and it's good to do. Well, okay, that sounds a bit morbid. We went to a dead town, but we did. We just looked on the map, and we're just going places to do Harinam Sankirtan, and meet people and see what possibility to get a little interest. So anyhow, we had a little adventure, and it didn't intend to be like a tour or anything. It just happened to become a tour. I was basically going to just go alone, go over and come back, and then, oh, can I come? Can I come? Oh, can we rent a car and do it? Because I was going to go on the bus, which is completely, in Europe, the buses are completely civilized. And anyhow, it turned into a little adventure. And we can encourage anybody. You can have an adventure too. Just go out and, well, of course, it's good if you've got somebody who can play the mridanga in the cartels, etc. And by the way, we only look on the map and say, okay, where is there somewhere where we go and do Sankirtan and go? But so we did go to a town, which we actually thought, how can a town be so kind of unlively? And we thought maybe there was some industry nearby and it collapsed, and so everyone doesn't have a job or something. It was strange. But then we went to another town not far away, and look on the map, and then we went to another place, and it was so beautiful and so happy. And by accident, we didn't realize we actually started the Harinam Sankirtan with the local police just on the behind the vehicle, a van, and we all got out, and just on the other side, just as we came around, there were the police. And anyhow, we started off on a good note because they were smiling at us, and so we thought, okay, we got a green light here. The main part was actually, at the end of the day, associating with devotees, meeting people, and we had some flyers, some things for introduction, as well as the books, and some smaller things. And so we know that we don't know what is the result of going out and meeting people, and both speaking Sankirtan, which is glorification of the name, glorification of the devotees, and the singing Sankirtan. And it's all Sankirtan. As we hear from Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he didn't sing in the street Sankirtan. Then Guru Maharaj said, no, he did not sing, but yet he is the leader of the Sankirtan party. But every word that's coming from him, it is the glorification, wholehearted, full glorification of the Lord. So yes, but everybody has an adventure in their lives, and things happen every day. And so we've been reaching the people. And how do you know? Well, I don't know exactly how you know, but I do know that Kelly Kadamba, because with us is Abhinavasundar and his wife, Kelly Kadamba, and she's trying to actively do something on the social media so that people can share and see. And so on the boat, on the way over, because I'm in England, so to London, West London Temple, and to go from England to anywhere, you got to take a boat because it happens to be an island. So on the boat, on the way over, then they were saying, well, we should give this tour a name and like make it something. So why? We're going over to meet people and this, but they made it Books for Life. Books for Life. Hashtag Books for Life, which you all know what it means. I really don't know about hashtags, but to the side I heard hashtag discussions, which when they're related to Krishna conscious things is good. And by the way, our devotees, they know some influencers. And in Italy, Krishna Cantadidi, he has very good relationship with one lady and who's an influencer. And she's a charismatic sort of person. But they've got all sorts of stuff there, which really, you wonder, why do people go, why are they influenced to go to lots of things? So if we can use this like influencing thing, how do they become an influencer, etc.? If we can use this in Krishna consciousness, it is very good. And actually, Mohanananda Prabhu, during the first world tour, he was saying about the Americans. He said, and you can read it, it's there, the interview with him is there in the Benedictine tree. And he was saying about, in America, he was talking something in America with somebody, and he's saying, you Americans, you're the experts at promotion, of advertising, of getting people to buy your product, etc. Really, they were, anyway, you could say, the world leader of, telling people the glories of all sorts of things that they didn't even know they needed. So, and then making a big business out of it. But this is something that people, okay, true, they don't know they need, but they do need it. Not, okay, I won't give any example in case any of you have shares in such businesses that sell useless items at high prices. But anyway, the interesting part is that Krishna consciousness, we have the very best item. And on one side, it's totally free. But this word Sharanagati keeps coming up, and we just did mention some document. So I suppose at the end of the day, it's not fully free. We have to give what's more dear to us than the wallet, and that's the heart. Hare Krishna. And by the way, very good response from everybody, from public and from devotees, old-time devotees, devotees in disguise who saw us and were very happy to see us. And a devotee in disguise means really from outside you couldn't, no sign that they were devotees, but they were devotees. And in Europe, well, all over the world, but in Europe, there are thousands of ex-devotees. There have been, in, you can say, the heyday of Srila Prabhupada's initial preaching, that wave that came over the world, they had big centers that were full, and that they were full, and as well as being full, so many Sankirtan parties. What we were doing just now was tiny. And by the way, we are reading Golden Volcano, not Golden Volcano, Golden Reflections. There are lots of interesting things everywhere. But Srila Gurudev was being interviewed. So Srila Govinda Maharaj was being interviewed at the Golden Jubilee year. And I mean, it'd be nice if I could just pick up the words, but oh, we've got Sevarupa here, who's quite a wizard at finding things. In the Golden Reflections, Srila Gurudev is being asked, or he's saying something about, is he pleased with the devotees' efforts around the world? And Gurudev is saying, yes, I am pleased. Something like this, or maybe Guru Maharaj will be very happy. But he also said, but if we were to ask, is Srila Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, is he happy? Gurudev said, we will say no. Oh, what? He's not happy. Because then Srila Gurudev says, because Srila Prabhupada, he wanted 100% of every devotee's energy. And our devotees. But he said, but our devotees, whatever service they do, that's very much recognized. And we are happy. But we also can be more happy. So this kind of way. And if Sevarupa does have the words, you could look up happy, but you might find a lot of happiness in Golden Reflections. There is a lot of happiness in Golden Reflections. So Sevarupa is looking for that. Anyway, the theme is there that Srila Prabhupada wanted 100% of our energy. And the Sankirtan wave at that time was huge, and still they're doing Sankirtan. And one thing that we met some old devotee recently, and they said that they are still doing Harinam Sankirtan. They're out on the streets, but the stress is not so much on money, because actually they got pledges and everything that keep the centers. This is about England. The stress is not on collecting so much money, it's on meeting people and distributing the books. And I thought, well, that's interesting that they've kind of got the temples running with an income stream from sponsors, from pious persons, pledges, etc. So the going out on the street in the earlier days, our days, was very much centered on volume and collection of funds, which were very much necessary, no doubt. But now the stress that they've given to the book distributors is to meet people, to give good association to the people and to give them the books. So instead of being kind of money-oriented or energy-oriented, we need as much energy as we can from the persons, it's good for them, Sukriti, etc. But coming in a more personal way. So this was a little bit of an interesting thing, which I was, happy to hear, just as reflections on different ways of engaging in Sankirtan. Okay, I'm still trying to solve this sneezing thing. But and I have a heater on, by the way. Not very high, but at least trying to not have cold air while we do the broadcast. Gangali Reddy, I'm remembering your advice on how to not sneeze. Hare Krishna. So Sharanagati, practical seva. Hare Krishna. Sharanagati, practical seva. Signing our document to Krishna. People reaching books for life. Books for nectarian life. Treasure books for... Anyway, devotees were considering things. Hare Krishna. And on a very mundane point, it was interesting to see how the ferry boat crossing the English Channel has changed since I was young. They're quite civilized now. And remarkably silent. I don't know how it is. You cannot hear any engine sound when you're on the upper deck. So they're learning in their progress in technology and how to do things. Any question, any contribution? What about Nadia Sundari in Hungary? She's doing something, she's meeting people. And what's behind you? Is that a picture or is it life? We should make her bigger. And a spotlight. Da, da, da. Oh, it's not a picture, it's the airport.
Dandavats devotees, Dandavad. Yes, it's sunrise in Hungary, Budapest. I have maybe 12 hours here waiting. So no devotees except this beautiful Zoom.
Well, I like the airport. It's surprisingly, it's a good place to focus because there are no devotees. Hare Krishna. It's a good place to focus because the airports, there's always things going on. So you just have to cut out everything. Whereas, anyway, I surprisingly find it a good place to get things done. So you can have a productive savor 12 hours in the airport.
Yes, I'm planning to do that because I was not able to sleep. Maybe I will visit the temple also, but I'm not sure. But for sure, if not, I will do it on my way back when I will go back from Ukraine to see Kanapriya and Giriraj. I was happy to hear that now in Hungary there is Giriraj, and that's all.
Jai, yes. Always the Lord was there in his picture form and still in his picture form, but somehow or another, Giriraj melts everybody's hearts, including, we have an unmeltable heart, but still something very sweet comes in our heart when we hear of Giriraj and know that he's being worshipped. And here's Giriraj in Govinda Kund. And yesterday evening here, we sang the Giriraj in the Govinda Kund Arati, Giriraj in Govinda Kund Arati. And here Chintamani is showing us the Kund. We can add a spotlight maybe. If I remove the spotlight. Hare Krishna. And the water looks very quiet. Are there any fish? Gurudev would come and feed the fish, look at the fish.
So many fish now and big size fish, and everybody feeding them biscuits, some muris. So they're getting bigger and bigger because no one catching them. And
Okay.
people come by for darshan, they buy biscuit and giving to feeding fish. And now also 2-3 people selling deer food, vegetable for deer, and people buy vegetable and give to deer. And now is
India is
water.
the land of opportunity. You can make a
Now
living
water
selling
is
fish
going.
food. Huh?
Now water is going down, not so much water because no raining now.
And progress with the, oops, did we lose Maharaj? They finished the Samadhi Mandir of Shripad Aranya Maharaj.
Yes, complete.
We can show him the new Samadhi Mandir. You with us, Maharaj? Did we lose you?
Yes, we're hearing you. You are the focus of everybody. And I see you're wearing a garland.
It's from it was leftover Mahaprasad from Shripad Aranya Maharaj's Samadhi Mandir.
Okay.
Which is
And
now finished.
What's this on the left of the footpath? Are they making a flower bed or something?
Oh, here?
No, that one we put on the box.
Oh, that's the Pranami box over there?
Oh, okay. No, where the street lights, is it?
Oh, here.
Yeah, light.
Yeah, light. There's a street light.
Okay.
And what will they do here, Gopal?
This is planning here, putting flower season. They put flower. Like winter season, so many flower here. Now they're taking out, but again we'll plant flower.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. So it's a flower bed they've made there a long way. Okay.
Yes, there's flower.
And now you have deer and
so on, and rabbit, many rabbit, and coloring fish. Big coloring fish.
big coloring fish.
Many fish. We have so many here.
Oh, dear. So we're in Navadip Chaitanya Saraswat Math, and we're over at Govinda Kund, and this on the far side, this is the deer pen.
Oh, yeah, this guy. Okay, we do have biscuits.
All coming.
Thin arrowroot biscuit by the look of it.
Don't leave home without the biscuits. There's many people who would like to have one. There you go, guys. What's up? Wow, you got 2.
So many, like 60 deer now.
60 deers now?
Yes, 60.
Wow.
And here is many rabbit.
Oh, here's the rabbits. More deers than I have biscuits. Here are all the rabbits.
Hare Krishna. So these deer and the various animals at different times, they're there as part of the attraction to attract people to come in. But of course, the purpose of them is so that people will be attracted to the mat, and then in the mat, they'll meet devotees, hear things, understand something about what is the temple there for. It's to broadcast the secret message of Mahaprabhu. The open message is chant Hare Krishna, be happy. But Guru Maharaj is giving more and more and more. So it is the temple of distribution of some special treasures. So we hope that when people come, that they're able to get some little introduction. Again, people reaching. Here, the people are coming. One way to draw people, and when they come, to give some association. There's a big rabbit. What's the big rabbit doing?
Oh yeah, he's the dustbin, the new dustbin here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well done. That'll use me. It's a
People
use
buy
me,
this,
Chintamani. We
food.
need to adapt our English. Put
They
in the
buy
use.
deer food and packet putting in dustbin.
Here's the finished Samadhi Mandir.
Okay. Our
This
dear
is my-
Aranya Maharaj. Our dear Aranya Maharaj. Hare Krishna. We had many years together. Really many years together from our
Many
day.
years was nobody doing, then finally some devotee from village, they donate money to Ranjit and Ranjit made. One
Okay.
devotee of Varna Maharaj. And she donate money for this temple.
Then completed, yes. And can we
Yes.
have darshan of Sadashiva Gangadhar?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Jai Shri Sadashiva Shri Gangadhar Jai.
Hare Krishna, Nandi. Govinda, 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 Nandi, Lord Shiva's carrier.
We can come inside.
Yes.
Jai
It's okay,
Gurudev.
from where you are is fine.
Sadhusana Prabhu here.
Hare
Oh,
Krishna,
Shiv-
Dandavad
Shiv-
Prabhu.
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद
Oh, Sachi Sono Prabhu, long time.
धन्यवाद साथी
Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam papanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo. Prabhu Dandavad.
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद महाराज
And we've come for Sadashiva Darshan.
शिव
Is he in the
दर्शन
temple?
शिव सेवा
and he now is Pujari for Shiva. Satyajana Prabhu doing Seva for Sadashiva.
गिरिराज
Okay.
Giriraj and Sadashiva.
एवं अरुण महाराज
Jai,
अरुण महादेव
beautiful. Hare Krishna.
Get the camera going the other way here. There it is.
Okay, Jai Shri Sadashiva Gangadhar Ju ki Jai. Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai.
Okay, we will pour some water on your behalf for all the Vaishnavas here. Can we pour something for Abhishek? Okay. Jai.
शिवाय नमो ओम नमो शिवाय
Devadidevam Akibhushanam Induka. What's the verse? Paramanand Rule?
Devadidev Mahibhushanam Indukasham Panchananam Pashupatim Varadam Prashanam Gangadharam Pranatapalakam Ashutosham Vande Sadashiva Hari Priya Chandramoli.
Jai, the verse composed by Gurudev for Sadashiva Gangadhar Ju. Okay, dear devotees, the time is continuing. So we must also continue. Time has already passed by and we're ending as we're always doing, keeping our heart in Navadip, and today having a touch of Navadip by the grace of Chintamani Didi. Jai Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki Jai, Jai Saprika Shri Guru Gauranga Gandhavika Gopinath Ju ki Jai. Aha, Jai Saprika Shri Guru Gauranga Gandhava Govinda Sanda Ju ki Jai. And Jai Om Vishnu Parshila Bhakti Sunda Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Parshila Bhakti Rockok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupanuga Guru Bhaga ki Jai. Jai Shri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai all the present day Shri Chaitanya Saraswati Acharya Brinda ki Jai. And Jai Shri Navadeep Dham ki Jai, Shri Gangamai ki Jai, Shri Govinda Kund ki Jai, Giriraj in Govinda Kund ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai, all the assembled devotees ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol. Dear devotees, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
Jai Shri Bhakti Ranjan Madhusudan Maharaj ki
Jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna. And Leela Moy Prabhu, Brindavaneshri Devidasi, the devotees in Brazil, really very late at night for you, and we appreciate your association, your some form of surrender to stay so late and quietly attend and look after us. Dandavat to each of you. Have a special week. We'll meet again we'll meet again very soon on Sunday. 1, 2, 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Dandas Maharaj, Madhusudan Maharaj.
Dandavat Ramananda Prabhu in San
Dandas.
Jose.
Yeah, Gurudev came here. He was so happy. Gurudev, many Vaishnavas came. You came also a few times.
And
Janardhan Maharaj came.
Gurudev came to Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat too and stayed his whole life.
Mhm. Yeah, that's his home. He's still there. Actually, Gurudev said, I'm always with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've see Chintamani. She's not going to let us go, is she?
He's very merciful. We getting virtual tour. Nice.
Hare Krishna. All
Hare
right, dear
Krishna.
devotees, with our obeisances to Gurudev Samadhi, Guru Maharaj's Samadhi, our obeisances to the mat, to the deities. But I need to go. But I can leave you all together and you can continue your little visit. And Priyanana or Paramanand who can continue to show you your flower garland making right now live in the Nat Mandir. The date is closed just now. Flowers. Right hand. Krishna, Krishna. Okay, dear ones, I'm leaving you in Navadip down. My day continuing. Jai Gurudev, Jai Guru Maharaj.
Thank you, Maharaj. Jai Gurudev.
Now, Priyanana, you are our guide. Guide us.
No, but I've never been there. We
Oh,
better ask Gopal and Chintamani.
I've been there. I can help. Maybe I don't know. This is Ramanand.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Yeah, this is the Western guest house. I think.
No, Prabhu, this is Acharya Bhavan. This is where Srila
Acharya Bhavan,
Gurudev
yeah.
would.
Gurudev.
Yeah, and there it is. You can see his view. He would be here. The Gurudev's veranda here. I think it's locked.
Yeah.
And here's the kitchen.
Mhm.
Dandavat. Hare Krishna. You can see their big cauldron. Can you see? I don't know. I think I can zoom in. Big fire cooking on the actual fire in there. Dandavat. We're very blessed to be here in Sri Navadip Dham. And maybe we'll see some monkeys over here. They hang out by where they throw the prasadam. Dandavats. Hare Krishna! Washing pot. Lots of seva, no shortage of seva here. Everyone's welcome to come. Any monkeys? No, no monkeys. And so many different places here. Needs a lot of work. Srila Guru Maharaj's veranda is up here. Up there. Dandavat, Didi. Can we go inside Gurudev's veranda or Guru Maharaj's veranda? Yes, we can. Jai. Jai, Jai, Jai. Ami Bangla Janina.
Thank you, Chintamani Didi. Very nice. Very grateful to you.
See, I can show you one more item here. Let's see. Oh yeah, the stairway is open. Okay, here is Srila Guru Maharaj's veranda. Yes, Dandavat. Oh, Dandavas Bhude Prabhu. I have Zoom here. Are we able to get inside either Guru Dev's veranda or Guru Maharaj's veranda? The key is open? Or doors open?
I have no key.
No key. You want to see the devotees? Here are the devotees. The
Dandavas
Buddhist, the
Bhudev
Pujari.
Prabhu. Dandavas.
Dhanyavad.
Dandavas Bhudev Prabhu. This is Ramananda. Long
Oh,
time no.
Ramanand, how are you?
I'm okay, good.
Acha,
My
acha.
Gurudev mercy by your blessing. Chintamani is giving us food.
Yes, yes.
Can you give them darshan? Can you give them darshan with the take the phone to give them darshan of the
Oh, but
Lord?
now it's already there.
Oh, closed. Okay, no problem. Okay, no darshan. Sorry.
Dandavas.
Later.
Yes, yes.
Okay, sorry, no darshan. All right, we'll try to go upstairs to show the Guru Maharaj's veranda. Okay, here we go. We take this stairway.
Yeah.
Locked. Okay, well, there it is. Locked. Can't get in. I don't have enough Bengali skills to get people to do what I want. Jai Shri Bhakti Rakshak Shri Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai.
Yeah.
Shri Bhakti Ravinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Here we are on top.
All right. Anyhow, thank you, Chintamani Didi. Thank you, Prabhu, for the guidance, and see you next time. Hare Krishna, Dandava
Thanks.
Pranams.
Thank you, Chintamani. Thank you, Leelamai Prabhu. Thank you so much. Dandavas. Yeah, Guru.